Hello, guys. Back again with another What If. I'm sorry for being outside again. My house is very loud, and my parents keep playing music so loud it's very annoying. So I don't have time in my room to say anything or do anything because my walls are thin, so the music will go through my walls, so I cannot concentrate. So I'm gonna start like where I left off. It's about where Mary Leona actually picked up Asta and like and Noelle and Yuno like in the original canon and take them to the volcano. But I'm gonna say in this very first thing, Noelle and Asta and Yuno finished in seconds. I mean finished in a minute. So the rest are basically just doing their thing. Until they got there, they would actually like spar with Mary Leona for a bit, and Asta would actually spar with her more hand to hand, more hand to more combats, and then actually develop anti magic zone, anti magic punching key punches. Like yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. So he developed this power just like Mariona, and they are basically equals in strength. So yeah, that would go simply, but it became the exams for the Magic Knight exam, like a different version of it. Like they have to fight each other to prove they're who's gonna fight the Midnight Sun. So yeah. So I'm gonna do this a little more differently. Well, Noelle, Yuno, and Asta are not. They're gonna be fighting each other at the end. That's the only match I'm gonna give them. So the rest of the fights will actually play out as in canon, but except for Asta and Noelle, Yuno being there, it's gonna be like that. So the original team also was on one. But when it came to Longris, about to kill Finro, Asta and Noel jumped in faster than anybody could see. So Asta will fight Longris, beats him instantly because he can't handle the power of Asta. Even he didn't even have to go to his Mystic Black form to defeat this guy. And everything would go similar. Yuno team would win, like with Noel on it. So basically, so it became to the last three. I'm gonna skip to that. So wait, so basically, Yuno's team will actually lose to the captain, like the original team, because he's not on it. So yeah, it became to the final round of Asta, Yuno, and Noel fighting. So, but the Wizard King actually put a barrier, and everybody asked why he put a barrier because just for safety. So Austin, Yuno, and Noel will actually start basically forms, like they will start basically form, then go off into Mystic Form 1, and then Mystic Form 2, and then Asta Black form, Spirit Drive half form, and Noel and Dr. Jess, they're basically kind of equal. Equal enough. So yeah, they're basically equals in their base power. And till Noel and actually Asta said, all right, it's time to none hope stop holding back. They all three of them nod, and everybody was up the stairs said they was holding back. And the Black Bulls that went with Asta in the original canon knows what he's talking about, but they don't know about Yuno though. So they would actually power up. Asta would go in this unit mode, and this time he can hold up for 10 minutes tops. Noelle would go into her sage stage mode or spirit drive, but at the time they didn't even know about Yuno, so will go in the spirit of Boro spirit drive. Asta and Noelle was actually kind of shocked by this real quick. And everybody who understands is shocked about this power they are displaying. And this battle will could start with clashing. The shield can barely hang on. I swear to you right now. But they just doing slashes, blast, dragons, bro. It was going around in circles until they really start like y'all thought something. I forgot to do something. Yeah, over this time skip, these three did something unexpected. Yeah, yeah, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? So basically, everything will. Well, everybody was telling them this is not even their full power, and they actually powered up their god power. Asta will turn into white Asta anti magic mode, white Asta mode. I'm gonna call it white Asta mode because it's anti magic mixed with Gaki, so it's gonna be white Asta mode. His sword will turn white, his whole black suit will turn white, his middle will turn red, and Noelle would actually turn purple in her stage mode, and Yuno will actually turn a little bit yellow. And they said, let's do it. And well, they clashed. I swear to God, the moment they clashed, it destroyed the shield. This battle was going on for an hour or two or four. Everybody was in this battle. Austin was getting hit. No, Yuno was getting hit. Noelle was getting hit. And this battle was going on for like hours. And then they did one final attack. Asta did a God Kamehameha anti magic wave, while Yuno did his spirit drive wave, but with God Key with wind magic, he's calling this the final win, final and the spirit anti magic final flash. I'm gonna call it that. A final cannon. I'm gonna call it that actually. Noelle will go out spirit god magic. Since she has God Key, I'm gonna call it that for now. Spirit god magic, spirit dragon cannon destruction wave. And the moment they all three clashes, this battle was this whole arena was destroyed, and they clashed out, and they was tired because they actually never thought they was gonna go this level, and they all passed out. So it was basically a tie, but everybody's still shocked as hell how these kids did this shit. Oh yeah, I forgot that leader, the Golden Dawns, wasn't there, so he just got no information about this shit. But the Golden Dawn team will actually keep this a secret from the captain just in case they don't want to let show him to him, so they don't want to do anything like that. So Black Bulls are hella shocked about Yudo, Noelle, and Asta being too fucking overpowered. So they was like, "Fuck, bro." So this battle was going on until like the selections in the original. So everything would go simply, but it would go easier for Noelle, Asta, and Yuno. So it will go like a breeze until the spirit magic actually started. Like they gave reincarnation, and the Wizard King basically died, but he really didn't. So basically, it's going about everybody being possessed by magic elves. Yuno, on the other hand, was actually not possessed because he and the elf that wasn't even born was actually in the same body. So he will never get taken over after Asa did his speech. So basically, Yuno's a little more overpowered now. Asta's not gonna let them stand. Actually, now should I let them learn that technique? Nah, not yet. It was gonna say after this battle. Actually, they already learned this technique. They just never used it, and they got it up to some high level. So I would go like this. Basically, they are demolishing. But Lit, the original Lit, is a different goddamn story. Y'all thought I'm gonna put the Austin, on the same level as Licked? No, because I need overpowered characters. So this battle will begin. Lick Asta will barely keep up with you Lick, bro. Like he took his sword still. Like goddamn, still took his sword. Asta can barely sense his ki, bro. Like Yuno can barely sense his mana. So Daryl was basically fucked in a minute. So Asta will actually go into this union mode and block, Lick, attack, but it was too heavy for Asta. And Yuno will actually go into Spirit Boro and actually start fighting Lick, but Lick is actually getting stronger. So they are getting their ass whooped and they can barely even keep up on the Lick. They will blast, Lick will actually blast Yuno and Asta. Until they didn't notice, Lick had Ki. And this that's key. And Lit actually shot his magic into the sword, and with his key, he blasted Yuno and Asta. They didn't die, but that blast caught them off guard. So Asta and Yuno wasn't expecting that, but they was getting healed anyway. They wondered how they're gonna beat that guy until they thought about that one technique in their head. But they need to find a well. And the well was actually right next to him. And basically they had to form a plan how to combine that power with their power. So yeah, so it basically Saucy Village was gonna attack Yuno and Asta will actually defeat that person, set that person free, and save everybody from the poison. Since Asta actually learns fast, he learns how to use these swords. Now he got the Demon Destruction sword. He just don't have his Demon Dweller right now because Lit has it. I wonder why Lit only took that one sword, like that one sword. I'm just wondering why he just took that one sword because he can put his mana. Eh, And plus, he can use the sword and know how to use it. Asa, on the other hand, doesn't know how to use it fully yet. So basically, it's going kind of similar, kind of. So they go into the capital, stop Luck, free Luck permanently because Luck was a little almost overpowered. Bring Luck back, save Murray and Ghosh, save him, save the rest of the most of the people. Go in the building of the Rock of the Midnight Sun, while the first Wizard King was actually getting brought back to life. I'm gonna say this: Nero doesn't even know about Asta, Yuno, and Noelle's God form and God powers they can emit. So she doesn't know that, but she knows about Black form Asta, Spirit Drive, and Valkyrie Dress Noelle. That's the only one she knows about. So this battle was going on. First Wizard King was actually taking Nero and helping her out and getting there. At this time, the devil was actually released. Pachi still gets possessed, and now he's even more powerful than before. So Asta's like, fuck, this nigga getting too strong for today. Asta will actually able to be keeping up with him since he has his um, union mode, and also will have his spirit drive full like spirit of a Boro, so they're able to keep up with Lick and actually beat the fake Lick and actually bring Pachi back before Nozel would get there. And actually explain the whole situation to Nozel. Nozel would actually agree and actually help him and actually clear Asta, to be his rival. And Asta, will actually bet that. And it will go kind of more similar. They get there. The Wizard King and all that will actually start beating up the devil. Plus, the devil's on another fucking level. For some goddamn reason, he's on another fucking level. And Lake will do his ultimate move, and he shit didn't work. After the whole team was actually getting lost, Asta and Noel and Yuno actually stepped up to the plate. The devil will actually look at Asta and Yuno and Noel and said, huh, so you think you can beat me? Everybody was looking at the three. Asta, and Noel were actually powered up to the Mystic form too, combined with their with their for Asta his union mode. his spirit Boro and Noelle spirit of Satan stage, like yeah, like that. Combined with the god modes, like you saw, you heard me original canon. Everybody's shocked. The devil is shocked, and they will actually want to test this power against this devil real quick. But I thought the devil start try to hit the devil, but the devil's a little bit more faster than canon, and he can reflect powers back. So Asta, Noel, and was actually getting pushed back. Everybody thought they was worried, but now they actually smile and actually thought about this technique they learned from the Kais, and actually start going Kaioken times 10, releasing the Kaioken over their god forms, blitzing the devil without no more voice, killing him, slicing him in half. And the devil was healing faster and faster. They had to keep kicking it up a bit. Kaioken times 20, blitzing the devil more, and actually did a final move together and shot it. Even the devil's magic reflection thing could not even reflect that shit. And out of nowhere, Asta made a clone of himself to cut the devil in half and cut the heart, and Asta devil would disappear, go back to Asta and kill the devil. After Libe did his whole speech to him, said you can never beat these three. Instead of saying Asta, he said you can never beat these three. So they would power down, save the rest of the people, and the original thing that happened, Asta will get charged with treason for being possessed of a devil. And Asta said this devil is not even bad. He's the one who's been helping them fight these people. And they still don't believe him, but Asta was about to save Marie, but the whole Black Bulls will show up, and because this is some bullshit. He's like, you putting my brother on trial, bro. I'm about to start you up, my boy. Hey, damn. And then the whole thing would happen. Austin has to prove his innocence. Yeah, pretty much. And this is where I'm gonna end it off because I have another what if right now, and I'm gonna make it interesting for Izuku. I'm gonna make it so interesting. It's not gonna be about Key. It's not gonna be about anything. It's about this anime I watched just so long ago, but I never thought about it. I never actually thought about it using it. So because I didn't understand at first until I started watching the episodes again. So peace out. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys like this video and the next video I'm about to post out. So peace. Love you guys and bye.